You are all excited because you have a new YouTube channel and now it's time to create your main channel art. Only you had a template to help make things easy so you can get rid of this ugly gray background. This is Naomi with topshelfva.com and topshelfva TV on YouTube. I use Photoshop for all my design work, and I've provided the link to the free PSD file and JPEG files in the description below. If you don't have Photoshop, you can use any graphics program you prefer using the JPEG file as a guide. If you don't have a graphics program, you can get a popular free software called GIMP at gimp.org. That's GIMP.org. Okay. Now, for the purposes of this video, the instructions will only reference the Photoshop PSD file. So here we go. This is the basic YouTube channel template. The full size of the template is 2560 by 1440 pixels. Only time this full template will be seen is when someone watches YouTube on TV, though I personally don't know too many people doing that. On a desktop, the maximum dimensions a person will see of the template is 2560 by 423 pixels. On a tablet, the maximum dimensions a person will see of the template is 1855 by 423 pixels. On a mobile device, the absolute safest zone is in the center, which is 1546 by 423 pixels. You want to keep your main vital information in this area to ensure your viewer is going to see it, no matter what device is being used. When designing, I will do one of two things. I will have the template as the top layer and then simply decrease the opacity so I can see what is below. The second, which is much easier, I will turn on the guidelines that I set up for the template. Then simply turn off the template layer. Okay. The first layer we will look at is your background layer. To change the main color of the background, simply double-click on the layer thumbnail and the color picker panel will open. You can then change the background to whatever color you would like. I personally like to keep my background very simple so it does not conflict with the information in design in the center. Also, more than likely, the main background will rarely be seen since the majority of people are not watching on a TV. I've set up a few different layers with different patterns that you can play with, and you can also change the opacity of the layer to what you would like. All these grids are set at 40% opacity. What's really neat is you can combine layers to get different pattern choices. I also set up some background images, just as an example. If you are going to use a photo background, I would suggest using something that is subtle. If you use a background photo that has a lot of detail, it will be distracting to the main information for your channel if the person is watching on a TV. I simply put these background images into this PSD file so you can have an idea of what a distracting background would look like. Once you have set up your background color and possibly a pattern overlay, you can now concentrate on the main masthead area of your channel art. Now click on the masthead center layer. There is another color layer you can adjust by clicking on the layer thumbnail and change the color to your choosing. Once you have set your main background color, this is where you take the reins and start using your own creativity. Don't forget your logo. If you are a company, it's a good idea to have it in your channel art, even if you should happen to decide to use your logo for your profile image. I have some information here of things to keep in mind. Basically, it's keep information in the safe area, have a descriptive tagline, and keep your design clean and not cluttered. Your visitor needs to know what your channel is about in 2 to 5 seconds by looking at your channel art. Last but not least, create layers, layers, layers for all design elements to make it easy on you if you need to adjust anything. Also, do not put any vital information in this area because when you are setting up your YouTube channel, you will include a URL to your website and social media icons. This is where this information will appear and you don't want it covering any vital information on your channel art. Once you are done, save the file as a JPEG file and give it a descriptive file name so you can easily find it. Go back to your YouTube channel, go to the upper right corner of the channel art space and an edit icon will appear. Click on it, then click on Edit Channel Art. Make sure you are on the Upload Photos section and then select the channel art you created. Once it has uploaded, YouTube will give you 3 images of how your channel will appear on different devices. desktop, TV, and mobile. As you can see, only the information you put in the safe area of the channel art will appear on the mobile device. Then click on Select. Once you have clicked on Select, it will start saving and it will take a few seconds to save. Once it has saved, it will appear in your channel. Now in the left upper corner is your profile image. This image can be your photo, your logo, or a combination of graphics and your photo. The dimensions of the profile image is 250 by 250 pixels, but the video on how to create that is for another day and time. To get the free PSD and JPEG files, you can click on the link provided below in the description. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you are an eclectic person like me who loves to learn about everything in business and life, then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until we meet again, this is Naomi signing off.